Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. This Edo governorship election will be a referendum to disown Oshiomhole, says Imoshogbo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. Yes, the elections are 14 days to the all-awaited Edo State governorship election. It's 19th precisely, and every hands is on deck. Last minute campaign soliciting for votes is ongoing. All that is supposed to end 24 hours to the very due date. 19th precisely. Imoshogbo is saying, Ken Imoshogbo said, you know what, this election will be a referendum to disown godfatherism Adams Oshiomhole in Edo State. You know, some core peoples have been saying that Adams Oshiomhole is supposed to be a father that will be respected, honored, go to for advice, but rather he turned himself into what it is today and has actually lacked respect instead of being accorded one. And most people are saying that, well, at the end of this Edo's election, all things being equal, things done decently and in order, transparently, it will be a time where Adams Oshiomhole will, the old godfatherism thing, he will just go on compulsory, retirement, let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Edo governorship election will be a referendum to disown Oshiomhole, says Imoshogbo. Ken Imoshogbo, a former governorship aspirant on the platform of the People Democratic Party (PDP), tell Leonard Sabochi that Governor Gordon Obaseki's second term will yield greater divisions for Edo people. It seemed the September 19 governorship polls will be the fight of the majority in Edo North Central District. What you see today is that there are some people who really truly are for Oshiomhole and some for Obaseki. You are correct if you say that the status quo favors Obaseki and his deputy Philip Shaibu. Adams Oshiomhole and Governor Gordon Obaseki's fight has rather favored Obaseki because the people see what he has been doing in government, how he has been help Edo State develop, and this has made favor on the side of Obaseki rather than bitterness that Adams Oshiomhole thought he would be able to plant in the heart of the people. Oshiomhole is fighting a lost battle. He is a gunner. His era has ended. Instead of him to stay at home and all young men and women who are looking into political aspiration and career can go to him and ask for advice, has rather dumped himself down and has become a rag, a topic for every discussion. Obaseki will win, and by a milestone victory. Believe me, the governor will win. There is no basis for any right-thinking person to be talking about APC to win Edo State election now. No one will be there except Governor Gordon Obaseki. How will a right-thinking person talk about voting APC with all that you see in Edo State? With all that you see in Edo State, I ask again. The greatest achievements of Governor Gordon Obaseki are all speaking. The Edo State modern refinery. What a work. How many governors have we gotten in Edo State? How many looked at the state and says this state needs transformation, needs opportunity to be able to employ her youth gainfully in employment? Only Governor Gordon Obaseki's time this is being done, and you think God is not standing on his side? That is why I stepped down for Obaseki. I salute his courage and I decided to dislodge every godfatherism with him. I have decided to come alongside him. The masses will vote massively for Governor Godwin Obaseki. Of course, even all being said, some people will still vote for Oshiomhole and his candidate Ize Iyamo. But the truth be told, you can see, even from where you are seated, that Obaseki has won if there is transparency. Philip Shaibu is a great man who has stood with Governor Gordon Obaseki through thick and thin. Come September the 19th, we see victory assured all the way. I am staying with Governor Gordon Obaseki because I see that is a man of great character, a man who is ready to transform Edo State and has started already. Why not give him the opportunity to complete what he has started? There are guarantees that Obaseki will not try to play Godfather, and there are projects under his call now, if he's re-elected, that will be completed, that will benefit the life of Edo State people in years to come. Is it not possible that Obaseki is God-fearing man, he's gentle, he's sent by God, he's civilized, he's educated? Of course, these are all what we need in Edo State for a second tenure. A man who is gentle, who is calm, who has a heart to listen, a man who is patient, a man not easily provoked, a man gentle, and you can see all the work he has been doing, a man who has a honest report and wants to make Edo State better. With all the transformation in Edo State, only a non-right thinking person, like I've earlier said, will vote for the APC candidate in this election. Well, that is the governorship aspirant who stepped down for Governor Gordon Obaseki and said, you know what, I stepped down because I see a man who has true reason to make Edo State go forward. I stepped down because I saw a man who has things ready, a man who is gentle, a man who is soft-spoken, a man with a vision, a man who has started working already, that must be given opportunity to complete what he has started in Edo State. He made mention especially to the Edo State modern refinery, saying only that alone will give the people of Edo State gainfully employment that will bring about transformation in years to come, which is true. He said, this is the reason why I stepped down for Governor Gordon Obaseki. I would have said, no, I'm not stepping down. He said, I stepped down honorably and I'm standing alongside with him to make sure that this dream is a reality, because what Governor Gordon Obaseki is doing for Edo State is something that every right-thinking person should give him the opportunity to stay in office and to continue if there is opportunity for that. Luckily, there is one more term to go so that he can complete these things he has started. Why will any right-thinking person, he keep emphasizing it, if you listen very well, if you listen closely, say, why will any right-thinking person think about voting, governor, we think about voting APC. He kept emphasizing. He said, why will any right-thinking person? He said, because you can see what Governor Gordon Obaseki is doing already, and I'm saying he's the man for the job, and him God has blessed, no man can curse. Is a song by Two-Face, right? Two Baba. Well, he said he's going to stand with Obaseki. He's going to vote him again and again. He said it's a minute of referendum for Edo State. What do you think, Edo State? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.